words you utter towards yourself matters. Do not use lower identity words thinking it's very cute. The third sutra of Paramashiva Sankalpa Upanishad. Shiva Sankalpa Upanishad's third sutra. Listen. Yat prajnanamuta, yat prajnanamuta, cheto tritischa, yajyotir antaramritam, yajyotir antaramritam, prajasu yasmannakrite kinchana karma kriyate tanme mana Shiva sankalpamastu. Yat prajnanamuta cheto, yat prajnanamuta cheto tritischa yajyotirantaramritam, yajyotirantaramritam, prajasu yasmannakrite kinchana karma kriyate tanme manah. Listen to the translation. Ola, the mind is endowed with the capacity to acquire and store the profoundest knowledge. The profoundest of knowledge. It is conscious and wise, erudite and skillful, intelligent and enlightened. It is blessed with the virtue of patience, resilience, fortitude, forbearance, and courage. It's an embodiment of light which is present in all the creatures as the factor that lightens up their inner self with an eternal source of illumination that dispels all their darkness and makes them wise, erudite, sagacious, skilled, expert, and knowledgeable. And it is that element without which nothing can be accomplished successfully. Let such a mind of mine be steadfast and possessed by the noblest qualities and virtues. Let it have the most auspicious and righteous of desires and aspirations. Listen. This verse is not teaching, it is conscious program. Earlier two verses are more like a revelation, teaching. But this verse is programming. You are supposed to repeat this verse 108 times. Read this translation 108 times. Tell this translation as a command to yourself. The mind is endowed with the capacity to acquire and store the profoundest of knowledge. It is conscious and wise, erudite and skillful, intelligent and enlightened. It is blessed with the virtue of patience, resilience, fortitude, forbearance, courage, It's an embodiment of light which is present in all creatures as the factor that lightens up their inner self with an eternal source of illumination that dispels all their darkness, makes them wise, erudite, sagacious, skilled, expert, and knowledgeable. And it is that element without which nothing can be accomplished successfully. Yat prajnanamuta cheto kritischa yat jyotir antaramritam prajasu yasmanna krite kinchana karma kriyate tanme mana siva sankalpamastu. Listen. Last two verses, Bhagavan was talking to mind with patterns. Now, Bhagavan is talking to mind which has turned towards him. Mana unmana. Listen. Here, he is revealing more deeper truths, powerful truths, reality of life. This verse is more like a programming of your inner space. See, the essence of Paramashiva Bhakti is Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. I surrender to Shiva. This is the essence of Paramashiva Bhakti. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. I exist as Paramashiva. This is the essence of Paramashiva Jnana. Maha mantra of Paramashiva Bhakti is Shivaya Namaha. Mahavakya of Paramashiva Jnana is Paramashivoham. The essence of Paramashiva Vijnana is Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. Listen. When you feel yourself with all your patterns, suffocations, pains, sufferings, hard, individual identity, then Shivaya Namaha is the best. When you become light, as this sutra reveals, conscious and wise, Cheto Tritischa. Cheto Tritischa. Conscious and wise. Light. Radiating. Then Paramashivoham is the right. When you realize to tell Shivaya Nama, you need to identify yourself as separate from Shiva. Only then you can say Shivaya Namaha. To tell Paramashivoham, again, you need to have something called you. Only then you can tell I am Paramashiva. When you realize you do not even have that level of clear you, listen, neither Shivaya Nama nor Paramashivoham Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. Shivaya Nama is Paramashiva Bhakti. Paramashivoham is Paramashiva Jnana. Shiva, Shiva, Shiva is Paramashiva Vijnana. So listen. Yat prajnanamutaccheto dhritischa yat jyotiranta antar amrutam prajasu yasmanna krite kinchana karma kriyate tanme mana shivasangalpamastu. This verse reveals the truth of Paramashiva Jnana, where the programming of your mind needs to be with higher identity, where you need to repeatedly tell yourself, Yat prajnanamutacheto dhritischa yat jyotir antar amritam prajasu yasmanna krite kinchana karma kriyate tanme mana shivasangalpamastu. The mind is endowed with the capacity to acquire and store the profoundest of knowledge. It is conscious and wise, erudite and skillful, intelligent and enlightened. It is blessed with the virtue of patience, resilience, fortitude, forbearance, and courage. It's an embodiment of light which is present in all the creatures as the factor that lightens up their inner self with an eternal source of illumination that dispels all their darkness and makes them wise, erudite, sagacious, skilled, expert, and knowledgeable. And it is that element without which nothing can be accomplished successfully. Let such a mind of mine be steadfast and possessed of the noblest qualities and virtues, let it have the most auspicious and righteous of desires and aspirations. Listen. In the beginning, your mind is loaded with patterns, pains, sufferings. At that time, the best ways, Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namah. Then, when it evolves, you start realizing, when you start digging out your patterns, having conscious access, your identity loses its relevance. You even start doubting. Your identity is too vague, shallow. It just changes with anything it associates itself. With anything it associates, it takes that form, that color, that shade, that mood. Please understand, when you wake up to the truth, your individuality is not as solid as you think or as you were thinking. When you get conscious access to your individuality and realizing you were deluded about your individuality and it does not have a solid existence, then the process for you is Paramashivoham. When you realize, even to repeat Paramashivoham, remember Paramashivoham, there is no aham in you, then just Shiva, Shiva, Shiva. Because to say Shivaya Nama or Shivoham, you need your individual identity and you are not sure about it. Sometimes it feels very huge, like a large tumor. Sometimes it has just melted down, shining mirror, radiating. So you don't know your existence and you are not sure of your existence. You are confused about your existence. You feel vague about your identity. Then you don't need Shivaya Nama or Shivoham. Just shave, 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 because only he exists. You don't even know how much you exist and how much you don't exist. So, shave, shave, shave is Paramashiva Vijnana, ultimate truth. This verse is Paramashiva Jnana. This verse can liberate you from many of your bondages, prepare you towards Paramashiva Vijnana. Repeating this verse, repeating this translation internally, powerfully as a conscious cognition, will awaken your whole being for Paramashiva Vijnana. Your identity has no relevance when you try to have conscious access to yourself and conscious access to others. You wake up to the truth. Your identity itself is not solid. It is just flowing liquid or evaporating steam. In this verse, what Paramashiva reveals is an amazing truth about Paramashiva Jnana. So all of you listen to this satsang, write this mantra, this sutra and the translation either by hand or type. Don't do auto type, or don't try to type just once and multiply it by 108. No. Either you write 108 times, so you are consciously imbibing, or type 108 times, so you are consciously imbibing. Your attention span should increase by consciously cognizing this verse. Samyama on this sutra should be done intensely. Yat prajnanamuta cheto kritischa yat jyotir antaramritam prajasu yasman krite kinchana karma kriyate tanme mana shiva sankalpamastu. In this, the yasmanna krite, the it is silence. Yasmanna krite kinchana karma kriyate tanme mana shiva sankalpamastu. Many times you need to know which letter is silent. Never follow masses, because in masses M is silent. So understand, you should know which letter is silent in which word. You may be thinking you are following the masses, and you will end up following. Because you did not know the letter M is silent. in the word masses? Bless you all. Be blissful.
Nityanandam, everyone. It's nice to see all of you again today. So, after that satsang, as usual, digesting the higher truths of the powerful cognition of Paramashiva Satya and making that into a powerful cognition, which is in turn going to make you manifest powers. So, all of you today are going to be manifesting the powers of Duradrishti. But I have something interesting. The Duradrishti power is going to be getting all of you to scan what is under the ground, means an underground scanning. I'm going to give you a lot of caves, a lot of mines, and this is just the preliminary level so that all of you will be able to go deeper into it. So I hope all of you are excited for today's power manifestation. Before that, we are going to be looking into the Shastra Pramana of Duradrishti. As usual, the Duradrishti means the power of remote vision, clairvoyance. Having the ability to see things far off distance and describe it with great detail. So let's all sit with our head, neck, and spine in a straight line. We're going to be chanting the Shastra Pramana from the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Sutra 92, 6th, Dharana 69. व्योमाकारं स्वमात्मानं ध्याये दिक्पिरनावृतम् Nirashraya Chiti Shaktihi Swarupam Darshaye Tada. Bhagavan Paramashiva says, concentrate and cognize with restful awareness on oneself in the form of a vast etheric space or sky, Vyomakaram, which is limitless in any direction whatsoever. Thus, the Chiti Shaktihi, the power of consciousness, freed from all support, reveals and manifests herself as the form of one's essential nature of the self. So today we're going to go directly right into it. We're going to go to round number 1. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be projecting the coordinates. What do I mean by the coordinates? But basically, I'm going to be giving you the longitude and latitude of that location. Okay? I'm going to be giving you the longitude and latitude of that particular location. So let's see what is round number 1. So you're going to be looking at this location. You're going to be connecting to Swamiji in the third eye and chanting the Mahavakya. You're going to see what is in this latitude, longitude coordinates. Latitude 16.71 and longitude 128.3. All of you are going to be scanning what is there, what was discovered in that area. So I hope all of you are going to be having fun. This is a little bit more advanced. You can even call it maybe the intermediate level. But I feel all of you are ready, especially the many sessions that we have playing with remote vision, manifesting with Sarvanyatva. So now we're going to combine best of both worlds, where you scan this location and download, describe what was discovered in this very spot. So all of you, let's start with the Mahavakya, Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Simply connect to Swamiji in the third eye and start scanning and seeing. And after you see the answer, you can start writing it down. Let us all start now.
Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham. spiritual lullaby for samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. This Mahavagya is spiritual lullaby for you to fall into samadhi. Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva to wake up in you. Just remember this one powerful cognition. This Mahavagya puts me in samadhi. This is spiritual lullaby for samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva in me. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. Om Nityananda.
Nityanandam, everyone. So now it's time for all of you to start writing the answer. Chandavasami Ma saying Ma able to see an island. Great. Lena Lakshmi Shivalinga. Lena Lakshmi is also saying a pyramid. Geetam Virupaksha's treasure place in China. Vashishta, big mountain, lots of trees. Okay, that's great. Wonderful. See, I've already given you a clue. We're going to be scanning things that's underground. So let's see what the answer is, how everyone did for this round. What was there that was discovered in this location? Anyone else that would like to add your answers, you can please keep putting. Okay, so right now, let's see what's the answer. So this location is actually in Australia. It's called the Argyle Diamond Mine, and it's particularly famous for pink diamonds. And when it was discovered, it was turned into a diamond mine where every single time pink diamonds would be collected from that place. So, again, congratulations for everyone who actually